Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am sorry I've been so MIA. I know I start a lot of videos that way, but it is just kind of like the truth. I was gonna post my thread up. I'm still coughing, that's really weird, but I was gonna post my thread up, what is that called? My thread up kind of like update, but I don't want to post it yet just because I haven't gotten around to listing the pieces, and I really want to have like some, because I feel like if I don't post it with feedback, like seeing what stuff sold for, like, I don't know, I just feel like it would be kind of like a pointless video. So that's why I've been waiting, and it has taken me a little bit of time to get that up, just because I don't really sell Coach on my designer Instagram page that I sell things on. I usually sell Louis Vuitton, Gucci, more high-end brands, and I don't know, I just really don't want to like list that stuff there, but it's sitting in my office, and of course I just want to kind of get rid of it and get it to someone else that would really enjoy it. And I know on my page people would enjoy it because the other stuff sold really fast. So I just haven't gotten around to it because I just feel like it doesn't really go with my vibe, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't go with my business vibe, and that is kind of important. Oh, the dogs are saying hello because they know I'm filming. They haven't even barked all day, and now they just started. So it kind of like, is somebody there? It kind of like doesn't go with my vibe, and if it doesn't go with my vibe, it's kind of like how when you buy stuff to list on eBay and you know that it's not like your style, and then it ends up in a death pile. That's kind of where I'm at now, even though it's like free money. So that's why I haven't posted that, because I just haven't posted it. I haven't needed to post it, and I just haven't posted it. So that's why I kind of been like holding back to post that video, because I obviously want to give an update. So yesterday was Cyber Monday. I am gonna try my best to post this video on Tuesday. Today's a busy day for me, but I am gonna try my best to post this video today. And if I'm not looking at the screen, I'm looking at my computer, because I'm kind of gonna do this like a work through video while I get some stuff I need to get done. But yeah, yesterday was Cyber Monday. It was Cyber weekend. Thanksgiving, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. It was really busy for us. We had our first brunch in our house that we bought. We really wanted to do something special in our new house, so we had a lot of our family here, and it was great. It was a brunch, so that way it wouldn't interfere with people's dinner plans, because obviously people have plans from way before. So we had about 40 members of our family here. It was wonderful. It was such a nice time. We love hosting, Eddie and I. So it was a great time. Then we had to go to Eddie's side of the family, kind of like for another meal at 4 o'clock, and then at 7 o'clock we went to my dad's side of the family, which wasn't able to come to our brunch. So it was pretty hectic. I like being out of town for Thanksgiving. I know that sounds so horrible, but it is so much. And for me, the people that I'm thankful for, I try to see them as often as I possibly can. So it's kind of, I don't want to say it's another day because I know it's a holiday, but at the same time, it is kind of another day, because people that I like and people that I love and like people that I want to spend time with, I spend time with. So for me, it is kind of just another day, because I see my parents multiple times a week. I see Eddie's parents multiple times a week because they live 3 houses down from me. And then I see my aunts, and so it's just like I'm always with my family. So I don't know, but it was a fun day. It's just very hectic because, you know, we're driving from Broward an hour away, so it's hectic. But I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Now the holidays are approaching. Cyber weekend was very busy for me. I did change some stuff in my business. I am gonna make another video. Why is Rex barking? Oh my gosh, it's probably a freaking bird, or maybe somebody's like trying to get into the house. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But Cyber weekend was it's a little different for me this year. This is my 7th. Rex! Stop! Oh, I think they hear the dryer. I think that may be what it is. I don't know. But anyway, Cyber weekend is a little different for me. This is my, we can actually count from 2012 to 13 to 13 to 14, 14 to 15, 15 to 16, 16 to 17, 17 to 18, but I started in 2011. Yeah, so like this is my 7th holiday season. So my 7th when I started Love Always. And quite a bit has changed from 7 years ago or 7 holiday seasons ago to now. Things are really different, especially in my company dynamic. With my designer business, I wasn't really able to run any sales just because I am limited on inventory. My inventory does sell fast, that it was just pointless for me to do any. I did try to do a few, and I did generate some stuff from there, but majority of what my money came from for Cyber Week was definitely Love Always. Love Always, my crown jewel, my baby, always comes through. And that is something that I set up, like that starts setting up into motion from like 2 months ago, a month ago, because I have collaborations that go live. I have a lot of different things that were set into motion like a month or 2 ago, all for just this weekend, and it pays off. It's a lot of coordinating, and it definitely pays off. And that business is just, it's just, Love Always is different than selling on eBay because it is my own platform. So it is different. I have things like, I'm trying to see what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, like, when you sell on Amazon, people are searching things that you're selling for most of the time. Well, for me, I have to bring all my own traffic. So it is definitely harder, but since it is my 7th time doing this, it's, you know, it is the same thing, but just in a different caliber this year. I'm trying to see how many orders. If you guys follow me on my personal Instagram, I'm always posting there. So when I go MIA on YouTube, you guys can follow me on my business accounts, but I don't really post personal stuff on my business accounts. But if you guys want to follow me on my personal Instagram, which is Steph Andreu, Andreu, I post a lot of stuff on there. And I'm always like, I post at least once a day. So there you guys can follow me. A lot of you guys do follow me there. So if you do want to follow me there, you guys can follow me there. A lot of you guys message me on there. It's great. I love it. I post like family, business. I just post a lot of a hodgepodge of stuff. I love that word. Anyway, so I did surpass last night, or early this morning at about 3 a.m. I woke up to pee, and I had to check my phone because I had to deposit money into my affiliate account, which is where influencers get paid when they talk about it. So I've been very nervous these last few days. So I woke up and I realized that I did surpass the 3,000 mark in orders. So yesterday, if you guys do follow me on Instagram, you guys saw I posted like my website dashboard, and it said, I think like 2,300. I did surpass 3,000 orders because that was like at 1 o'clock that I posted that. So I did surpass 3,000 orders, which is a lot. It is very different than my other years that I am used to, because this year we had a different star. There was a totally different sheriff in town, which makes it more work for me. Usually it is customized jewelry. So my sales, I work more with quality over quantity. And this year it was heavily quantity over quality, which is good because the sales were high and I have a lot of my inventory, which is great. I don't really have to put in money to cost, but these are my monograms that I typically do sell. This is actually my personal monogram necklace. It's here. But yeah, so this is the monograms that I typically sell. And I did sell quite a few of them. I did meet with my manufacturing. I was able to get a trip in and meet with them to just finalize everything. But those are typically what I'm used to selling a lot of. And this year, the star of the show, where are you? Were my initial necklaces. These guys. Is this facing the right way? Yeah. Were these guys. Initial necklaces that come in all initials, A through Z. Actually, not Y, because I'm sold out of Y. But for the most part, they come with, they're like these bamboo ones. It was a collaboration I did back in September with a really big influencer. and that brought me a lot of sales, more than I anticipated for the holiday season. So I am grateful. But again, these necklaces during the sale, they sell for, with the 30% off I was running, those necklaces only sell for $17.50 plus $5 shipping. So we're not working with like a huge profit margin. It's not like ginormous profit margin, but when you're talking about selling 3,000 of them, it's a lot. It's a lot. It adds up to a lot. So it's great. I'm very blessed. But in the past, I am used to working with monograms, and monograms, you know, they're $220, the one that's the most popular. So with the 30% off. So it's just different this year. My holiday season is different this year, which I'm not complaining about. I'm very happy. But when I say I don't want to discourage anybody, I don't want to discourage anybody with what I'm talking about. Again, please keep in mind that this is my 7th holiday season that I'm selling on my own platform. And this is, when I did sell on eBay in the past, I did not have any Black Friday sales or Cyber Monday sales, because that just wasn't what people were looking for on eBay. Like, they're not looking for, you know, handcrafted monograms on eBay for the most part. You know what I mean? They're looking more for electronics, just different sorts of things, not really what I sell. So really, when you start to see in such a specialized thing, which is initial necklaces, monograms, is when you do have your own platform and you build a clientele. So I have a lot of repeat clients that come back. I mean, it's 7 years. I hope I have repeat clients, because that would not be very good. I have a lot of people posting about the sale, that some of them I pay, some of them I pay with affiliate marketing, like commission. So a lot of payments going out. So please do not think that 3,000 sales translates to $300,000 in profit. It doesn't. Sales, which is totally different than profit. Like, you can have $1 million in sales and only make $50,000. So it's different for everybody. So please don't get discouraged when people say they had 3,000 sales, because that's just more work and it's not necessarily a ton of profit. So in my case, I do profit a nice amount, but it is not all profit. I am paying people, I am paying commission, so I am paying, a lot of money is coming in, but a lot of money is going out. So in my case, for these initial necklaces, the ones that I just showed you guys, these initial necklaces, I ordered a ton, like thousands. I'm not trying to say that to be like, oh, I ordered 1,000. I ordered thousands back in September, end of August, because I knew that these would be a hot holiday seller. And how did I know that? Because again, 7 years, 7 holiday seasons. So I knew there would be a hot seller this year. So I ordered thousands. And so I put up a lot of my cost in September, and now is when I'm making the majority of my money back. So there's a lot of money coming in. This is how I like to explain it. A lot of money coming in, a lot of money coming in, and a lot of money going out at the same time. So in the end, I won't know. I'll know more in the end of December when all this is over. That's when I like to calculate. Obviously, I'm actually looking at my screen right now, looking at the amount of sales, looking at the amount of orders, looking at all of that. And I'm wondering, I'm like, okay, I'm dying to see how much in the end game it's gonna be profit. I mean, right now I could sit down and calculate, but I don't have time for that. I need to get all these orders out because people are depending on these necklaces for Christmas. So how do I, for the most part, a one-woman show, just me, myself, and I. In the past, I have had employees, but that was when I was in school full-time and I didn't have time to do what I do now. You would actually be surprised with how much time I have on my hands. Even though I am packaging all of these orders, I use my Dymo, and so I use my Dymo, I use my shipping software, and I Excel them basically out, and they print the labels for me. I have a bunch of labels. I will kind of try to set a benchmark for me on how many I want to do a day. Eddie, my husband, he knows he's got to help me. He knows, because he is, you guys, he likes nice toys. Like, his toys that he likes are expensive. So he knows if he wants a Christmas gift, he's got to help me. No, I'm just kidding, but he always helps me. So at night when he gets home from work, he will help me, and I'll make dinner and he'll still be working. So it's kind of like a little machine during the holidays. But you know, it gets done. It gets done every year. Things fall through the cracks. I'm not gonna lie. There's always like 1 or 2 orders that don't make it there by Christmas every year. I do push back the deadline for when to order in time for Christmas, and this year I pushed it back even more. So I try my best to get everything out when it needs to be out, but of course I am human. I am not a huge, even big ass companies, like things fall through the cracks, so it just happens. But yeah, that's where I am at. I am pretty much just, my life revolves around packaging right now. No more new items being introduced this year, because now it is just about getting the customers their stuff by Christmas time. That's really important, obviously, because people depend on these to give us gifts. So I do feel a lot of pressure. It is pressure, but this is my 7th time doing it, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I am gonna make another video because it's really funny. I do want to start another business. I am literally a serial entrepreneur. I am a serial entrepreneur, and I know I am a serial entrepreneur. For this upcoming year, a lot of things in Love Always are changing, like for example, having a fulfillment center, so I won't have to really do shipping that much. So I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I love businesses. I love talking to people with businesses. I love thinking of businesses to start that I'll probably never start. I just kind of like keep them tucked in the back of my mind. I love businesses. So I kind of have an itch to start another business. Still in the actually this would be like more reselling, but like more niche, if that makes sense, or niche. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah. So I am a serial entrepreneur, and I want to make a video about that. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I do want to get on here and kind of say, I watched Lindy's video yesterday, Lindy Glenn. I loved her video from yesterday. It was really real. It was a really real video, and I haven't posted a video in like 4 or 5 weeks, partly because my personal life, you guys know we are doing fertility treatments, and that has taken a really big toll on our lives, and it's a lot. Anybody that has ever done fertility treatments, or anybody that knows somebody that's done fertility treatments, it is a lot. A lot of medicines, a lot of being places when you gotta be places, a lot of sacrifice, and it's a lot. So I have been very consumed with that because we are in the middle of that right now. But I did see Lindy's video and I loved it. Not loved it because I'm like, you know, not in like, oh my gosh, she's, you know, like downright. No, like that's not why. I loved how real it was, because a lot of the time people don't say how real it is. Like, it's so easy to come on here and say I had 3,000 orders and then not talk about like the downfalls. So that's why, oh, that's the mailman, he scared me. That's why, now the dogs are going crazy, the mailman's there. He's gonna hate me in a few days when Cyber Monday packages come in. But that's why I wanted to stress, like, yes, there's money coming in, but there's also money going out. So everything that comes in is not profit. And I think I try to do that on my channel. Please don't be disheartened if you sell on eBay or Poshmark, and Cyber Monday is a lot different in that world than it is on people that sell more specialized items that have been in business a long time. And I do see that more in my business, in my luxury, my Andrea's luxury closet. Boca! In my Andrea's luxury closet, I do definitely feel that, and I see it, because realistically, and this is not to sound mean or hurt anyone's feelings, realistically, a lot of people don't want to give pre-owned gifts. So like, I have Louis Vuitton pieces. Like, this is a great gift. Like, if somebody gave me a Louis Vuitton wallet, I would be ecstatic. I mean, probably not now since I deal with this and I sell all these things, but still, I would be ecstatic. Whether it was used, older, whatever it was, I would still be ecstatic. Like, or if somebody gave me a nice top, even if it didn't have a tag. Like, a lot of the time, people that aren't resellers or people that don't go thrifting, unfortunately, a majority of my family, actually nobody in my family, does that, and I think people would be very confused if I gave them something that I found from the thrift, and that's sad. Like, that's just the way it is. But I do definitely see a shift in that. So please don't be disheartened if this wasn't your best sales time. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has different sales times that are better for them. I particularly tried to shop small businesses this year. Like, for example, I can tell you guys where I shopped. Majority, I shopped on this website called Love Buddy. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. Buddy Love. I love that website. I found it from a different influencer. She was saying that they were doing 60% off. They had such cute stuff, so I purchased from them. They're a small business. I also purchased some prayer books from the cutest little company, and these are all like to give to people for gifts. Val Marie paper, like these little prayer books. I had to order 10 of them to give as gifts. So I did really try to shop small this year for certain things. Like, obviously I always support Freshly Picked. Susan, love her. So I did try to support small businesses as much as I could, but then there's some people that just aren't into it. Like, if I get my little brother that is 15 years old something from a small business, he's gonna be like I don't see what he would like from them. He's very spoiled, very much into the designer stuff. So I did get him something designer. I wasn't able, because it is something that just came out, I wasn't able to source it myself, which I wanted to, but I wasn't. So there's certain people on my list. My mom shops small for her. She loves small business, boutiques, loves all that. So I did shop small for her. My dad, he wanted something from Home Depot. So there's people that I can't shop small for, and that's okay too, you know. It just is what it is. But I did try to shop as small as I could. I did shop on Amazon, and I know a lot of resellers sell on Amazon, so hopefully it is to, you know, small businesses. And anything that I consider a small business is like, I don't really know what a small business exactly is, but anything that does like less than 10 million in sales a year, like 20 million, is to me like a small business. Or even an Etsy shop that does like 100,000 in sales a year. Like anything small, like anything of the caliber that the owner is actively like talking, and you can follow her on Instagram, and like she started, like, you know, like things like that. Like that's what I like to support. So actually my cousins, I did shop small for them too. So pretty cool. I did try to shop small for as many people as I could. And I think that just really makes a huge difference. So please don't feel discouraged if Cyber Monday wasn't what you thought, because you do. I mean, I follow a lot of shop owners that own small businesses that aren't necessarily selling on eBay or Poshmark. They're selling more like on Etsy or their own platform, but they're like very niche items. Like somebody would have to be looking for a prayer book. Like, you know what I mean? Like a prayer book is something that is so specialized, and by a prayer book I mean like a prayer journal. It's actually really cool, but somebody needs to be looking for that. You know, like eBay is probably not the target market, because it's gonna get, like, who is searching for that? You know what I mean? So there's just different businesses, different business plans. And if this wasn't your busy time, that is okay. There's always going to be a busy time, like sweaters, you know, like there's just different times. So please don't be discouraged when you see other people, me, myself included, sharing our sales journey and sharing like us doing stuff. Like, please don't be discouraged, because there is, wait, my camera's gonna, I got to 23 minutes, so it shut off. But there is so many different things that you guys don't see when people talk about it. And I am actually, for the new year, I didn't want to talk about this yet, but I am going to be doing a course for people that want to have their own platform. I'm going to be doing a breakdown of everything that I do, because there's a lot that I don't share on YouTube, because I don't know who's interested in it, number one. And number two, it's information that's taken me a really, and I've talked to a lot of people in the reselling community that have courses or that don't have courses, or that have programs like ebooks, or that have stuff. And it's stuff that's taken me 7 years to figure out myself. It's cost me thousands of dollars to figure out some of these things. Some of the mistakes I make are not easy mistakes. They are $1,000 mistakes, and I am going to be putting something together. It will be really reasonably priced, but I am going to be doing that just because I get a lot of questions, whether it be from people that find me on YouTube or people, even like people that I know that are like, how do you do what you do? And unfortunately, I can't just like sit here and it needs to be broken down in a certain way. So I am going to do that. I feel like I have done really well, and that's not to toot my own horn. That is just that I am a girl that started this when I was 17 years old, and I have had to maneuver this by myself. I don't have anybody that works in the fashion industry. I don't have anybody honestly in my life that has like a really cool job, and by what a really cool job I mean like somebody that works at a fashion magazine, or somebody that works as a fashion blogger, or somebody that does, you know what I mean? Like I don't have anybody in my life. Everybody in my life is either a doctor, lawyer, like 9-to-5 professional, accountant, CPA, like all these amazing things. Like that's what they do. And so when I talk about my business, it's very confusing for people to understand really what it is that I do. And I don't know, I feel like it's important. So anyway, I have a meeting. I have to go pick up something because I can't forget about my other business. You just can't, you gotta remember it all. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video. Really the point, I just wanted to give an update, like a life business update per usual, because it's really hard to get YouTube videos up. Like I commend people that post once a day or 4 times a week or 5 times a week. Like you are killing it, honestly, because it's really hard to post YouTube videos, I think, especially when I don't have a laptop and I post everything on my main computer. Like at 10 o'clock at night, I don't want to be editing a video in my office, you know? So really the moral of this was just to kind of share a little bit of what's going on with me, what's going on with my businesses, and just to say, do not lose hope. Please don't lose hope, especially if this is your first. I know a lot of new sellers follow me. If this is your first or your second year selling, even your third year selling, you guys, I don't even want to remember my 3rd year in business. Like, what was I even doing? Like, did I even make money? Like, I don't even think I made, actually, no, I don't think I made money. The sad part, I actually think I owed more money than I made, because the guy that was making my monograms was taking me for a ride, and yeah, it was just not very good. So I don't even think I made money for a ton of Cyber Mondays, like up until just a few years ago, because when I would have a sale, they weren't giving me better prices, and it was just a disaster with that manufacturer. It was really bad. And so when I would do a Cyber Monday sale for 30% off, I pretty much like wasn't making money. So now I've had to adjust, redo everything, and now I can make money, which I need to obviously make money. But yeah, so please don't be down on yourself, especially if you're a new seller. This is a hard time for people that sell secondhand, because I do, like I said, I definitely feel it in my other business. It is a rough time, and there's nothing wrong with that. You will get through it, and you will have your own busy time. You know, summer, beginning of summer, beginning of winter, beginning of fall. Like there's always different times. So please don't be down on yourself, even though I will say I have seen some resellers that are killing it lately. So, you know, it just all depends. But whatever the situation is, please don't be down about it. Please don't be down about bad sales. I've had bad sales days before. I've had bad sales months before, especially with Love Always. And you know, you just gotta roll with the punches. You gotta just roll with it. It's gonna be okay. You will always figure it out. I know when people say like, you'll figure it out, you will always really figure it out. Like when I was in need of, God, why does he keep coming over here? When I was in need of, you know, things were really rough, I was in a lot of debt, I turned to reselling. So you will always figure it out. If you are an entrepreneur, you will always figure it out. So that's pretty much all I want to say to you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do want to actually get a video up that I think will be kind of funny about my serial entrepreneur-ish stuff. So I do want to get a video up. I will probably do a few vlogs here and there. But if you don't see me for a while, it's because I am trying to package orders. And that's not very fun to watch. Like I was supposed to be doing some stuff here right now, but I just spend 30 minutes talking to a camera. So yeah, that's that. All right, that's pretty much all I have to say. But like I said, if you guys don't see me for a while, please know it's because I'm packaging orders, and I will literally bore you to tears with what I am doing, because I bore myself packaging orders to tears, and I have to find another show to watch because I'm out of things to watch, and it's gonna be really rough 4 weeks if I don't find stuff to watch. So if you have any show recommendations, leave them down below. I mean, I've probably watched it at this point because I've watched a lot of shows. But yeah, that is that. So I will post when I can. And if you guys want to follow me on my personal Instagram account, please feel free, because that is where you will see me the most. It's just so much easier to post there. And if you're curious what I do to a day-to-day, which you probably aren't, but if you are, yeah, so here's my personal Instagram account. This is it, Steph Andreo. You guys can follow me on there. So I'll leave it down below. But if you guys just want to keep in touch, that's definitely where. And I do get back to all my messages that are sent in there. So yeah, that's all I got to say to you guys. Thank you. And sorry for this really long video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.